Good morning, writers. How are you all? I hope you're having a lovely day wherever you are. I had a super duper question come into my email inbox today about how do you, if you're at the beginning process of your writing, how do you find your process, your method, your system without getting overwhelmed with all of the information that you've taken in? Because most likely you've done a lot of webinars, taken a lot of classes, you've read a lot of books. So there's all this information and thousands of notes that you've taken over the time as well. So how do you make sense of it all when you are trying to when you're at the beginning and you're trying to figure it all out? And this is a lovely question from Mary Drake. So Mary, if you're on Facebook, thank you for asking this question. This is something I go into in a lot of detail in my course, Unlock Your Creative Block, which is perfect for you if you've got some mindset issues, around writing, if you're feeling very blocked, if you're feeling like you've got writer's block, if you have been writing the same story for years and years and years and just not getting any further with it, there's something else going on, and Unlock Your Creative Block will really help you delve into that and get to the bottom of it, of what's stopping you. But really, I'll give you just something to get thinking about and get started with is, if you've been doing a lot of courses, if you have been doing the webinars, if you have been reading the books and you've been taking all these notes, you've been taking it all in by osmosis. And you might not believe me just yet, because you've not yet put this into practice. But if you've been doing all that reading, doing all that listening, absorbing all of the content that's coming your way, and at the same time implementing it, so whether that's writing short scenes, whether it's writing short stories, even just a couple of paragraphs, where you've learned something in a class or in a book, and then you've had a go at doing it and trying to figure it out, and using your own work to exemplify what you've been taught, then you have been taking that in by osmosis. And there's a point that you come to a point where you've got to trust yourself. You've got to trust yourself that you've taken in enough and you've done enough practice to get you to where you need to be right now. Does it mean that you're going to win a Pulitzer Prize? Does it mean that you're going to write a best-selling book? Probably not, let's be honest, probably not. But does it mean that you are where you need to be right now? Yes, it does. Remember, everybody starts somewhere. I started somewhere. You've got to start somewhere. Hilary Mantel started somewhere. Stephen King started somewhere. Everybody starts somewhere, and that's where you are now. So you just have to take what knowledge you have right now and go with it. Don't overthink it. Don't overcomplicate it. As humans, we have a tendency to do this. Just get writing the story. Don't think that you've got to plan everything out. You don't. You've got an idea in your head. You've either been thinking about it for a long time, or it's a new idea and you're very impassioned by it right now. So get writing. It's only by writing do you begin to reduce that overwhelm, do you begin to find out what your process is and begin to understand how you work individually as an author. You can read as many books as you want, but it's not until you start doing the do of writing. It's not until you start doing that do you figure out your own process, do you figure out what you're good at, and do you figure out where you need to improve. So Mary, I hope that's giving you a starter. But really, for anybody, if you're starting out and you're feeling overwhelmed by everything, you've just got to get started. Acknowledge that you're feeling a little bit out of your depth, but how on earth are you going to get any better if you don't get out of your depth and start going? So get writing. All right, take care. Bye.